see if I could. Here we go. Let's get rid of the volume. On phone, on laptop. Don't know why this hit. Don't know what that was. Not quite sure. Maybe I should have went the other direction. Do I have wider? Cool. Hello, everyone. It's D with D. D with D. T with D. Thursday edition. Yes. Who needs to get back on track? I know I do. This was a great holiday, but yeah, I've had a little too much holiday. I don't know about you guys, but it's all good though. To do it over again, I'd probably eat the same amount of stuff. Look at this cute mug I got for Christmas. It says peace on earth. There it is. Isn't that cute? Hey, Ellie! We needed a reset. So I thought, man, best way to reset is come visit my peeps. I'm very good, thank you. And how are you? I've had a very good holiday. Yeah, strap the feed bag on. She's back. See, so am I. I know, I need to schedule these lives a little bit better. There, I propped it up. She's back. I was on my Facebook group earlier. Yeah. And here's the thing. It's a holiday. And like I said, if I had to do it over again, I'd still strap that feed bag on. Yeah. I mean, there was a cake sitting in my house from the weekend. Big butter crunch cake. It weighs like 6 pounds. Was fantastic. It had cinnamon swirl inside. Yeah. Hey, Linda. You had a full-size Italian cannoli yesterday. Was it good? Was it good? Because if you say, yeah, it was good, you know what? I had a butter crunch cake and a piece of New York cheesecake. Not a full piece. Both were small pieces. My neighbor gave it to us for Christmas. She always gets these imported sweets and always sends them over here every Christmas. Wasn't well then, you know what? You enjoyed it. At least it was amazing. How many times have we had a cannoli that, you'd be like, ooh, you ate something that wasn't that good? I always say, as long as it was good, then it was worth it. What day is it? Tuesday was Christmas Eve. Here's the bottom line, for me anyway. Did I do bad? You could say that. But, there's a but. I was way better than I used to be, so I feel that's a win. I wasn't stuffed either day, but I ate more than I have been. So, yeah, the scale definitely reflected that this morning. It was up about 4 or 5 pounds. Yeah, but it could be, Hey, Jersey girl! Great, Trace. Haley's in town. It is hard. It is hard. I didn't have a roll with dinner yesterday, but we're putting away the food. And I get the rolls at BJ's or Sam's, so I have like 4 dozen rolls in this bag. And I'm putting them in a freezer bag. And I took a bite out of one, and I threw it in the trash. Because I wanted it. I just should have had it with dinner, and I didn't. And I'm like going, threw it away. So yeah. Yeah, I went back on track today, and I made soup. I made the Weight Watchers butternut squash soup, which is 0 points. I did have some ham today, but I don't think ham is that bad. I mean, yeah, it's a little sodium, but I mean, it's not fatty. So I didn't, and I had ham. I had a big chef salad for dinner and lunch. I just had a picky, like I had leftover hummus. I had made lavash chips. So yeah, today was really a good day. I mean, I'm sure it's not gonna like clean me up for Saturday, but you know what? I am going to take the hit this week, whatever it is. It's like I did last year. I took the hit, I moved on, and I lost it the following week. So it's not truly weight. It's, I could have, I'll be retaining from the ham, but it's, it's all good. It's the stinking holidays. I wanted to show you this. Now, Roberta has already seen it, so don't say anything. Look at this. It's called the Joey. It's Joie. Hey, Tamsin. Don't be afraid to get weighed. Own it and move on, Linda. That's what I do. This was at we had it's still, I just cleaned it, at Pollyanna. And this was one of the gifts somebody bought. They got it they said the Hallmark store. But it's a microwave omelet maker. It's silicone. Let me just say, this makes the best omelets ever. I don't mind microwaving my eggs. So some people are weird with cooking in the microwave, but I'm not. But you take 2 eggs, scramble them with a little bit of milk. I throw a little bit of Greek yogurt, and you pour it into this side, the deeper side. And then you cover it and microwave it for like 1 minute and 10 seconds. Then you flip it over and you microwave it another minute. Beautiful. I put it on Instagram. Beautiful. Completely yellow. Doesn't have this brown, when you get sometimes in the pan, you get those little brown marks. I don't like that. That's why I don't like omelets. But perfect. I put Canadian bacon in it the other day. 1 slice for 0 points. It was so good. I highly recommend. Go out to the Hallmark store and get yourself the Joey omelet maker. At least that's where she said she got it. But yeah, I'd share that. It's incredible. All right, what did Haley say? I know tomorrow will be bad, but I enjoyed my holiday and don't regret it. Me either, Haley. I don't regret it at all. Again, if I wake up tomorrow and it'd be Christmas Eve, I'd eat the same way. It's the holiday, and I enjoyed it. I mean, I didn't get really, like I said, I didn't get where I was sick and bloated and my stomach hurt. No, I didn't get that way. But yes, I ate more than I normally eat, so. Yeah, you came and made it the plan. You're right, because it's you. That's great. The glory of Weight Watchers. You can get back on it. It's really nice. I think this is outstanding, so I had to share. And I am drinking. What is everybody drinking? In my Peace on Earth mug from my boss at school. She gave us all a mug. It's so pretty. Look at it. It looks like snow, and it's pretty blue. But I got this tea for, my husband bought me this for Christmas. Peach lemonade flavored green tea. There's a place in Smithville that they sell called the Cook's Corner Shop that they sell. This is loose. But peach lemonade flavored green tea. I've had 2 pitchers today. Yeah. Flushing myself out. Absolutely. Flush it out. The scale's going to say what the scale's going to say. I have 3 weeks left on maintenance to get that off. They sell the omelet maker on Amazon. I didn't know that. She told me she got it at the Hallmark store. Good to know. I'll have to put it in my Amazon store. This is really, I'm telling you, in 3 minutes, give or take, you have a fantastic omelet. I made it before I went to school the other day. I was like, oh my God. Yeah, look how cute it is. And it's perfect. And if you go on my Instagram, you can see the omelet that I made the other day. That's what I had for breakfast yesterday, too. It was Christmas, and I had a 0 point breakfast. I had 2 eggs and a slice of Canadian bacon. I didn't have bread because I had Danish. A little piece of Danish. It was really good Danish. It was a Christmas Kringle. So, yeah, I wasn't giving up the Kringle. All right, Yvonne, I'm going to put it in my store. So, give me a day or so. Because, again, I put this stuff in my store. Remember, if they don't upcharge you to buy on my Amazon store, it's just a way of advertising stuff. So I don't want people, don't ever think, if you ever have a problem with anything I do, please tell me. I mean, I try not to be a salesperson. I really don't. But there's things that I love, and like tea. And I don't know what I bought. And I'll share this with you because I'm not sure you guys can still get it. But I follow Mud Hustler. Love Mud Hustler. Who doesn't love Mud Hustler? He advertised Devotion protein powder. I normally don't buy protein powder, but I do like Devotion. They have angel food cake and brownie batter. Yeah. It was buy one, get one free. So yeah, I went on there and bought one, got one free. Yeah. I will not buy any other protein powder but Devotional. It's really good. And I want to make pudding with it. I want to make pudding. So, yeah. So yeah, I purchased my own stuff too. Oh, Tamsin has basic black tea tonight. Is it hot, Tamsin? Hey, Linda, how much is it on Amazon? Since you looked it up. Because I don't even know how, because this was through a Pollyanna, so I have no idea even how much it is. But it's room temp. I don't know why. I'm surprised I don't want hot tea tonight, but I opted for the ice. But this, well, then again with lemonade, this is really good. This is my Dunkin' straw from last week. I'll tell you why I used a Dunkin' straw. Okay, that's not bad. $10.93. That's really true. Like I said, look how beautiful it cleans up. I might have used it about 4 times. My son used it. Peter used it. He liked it. I love that. But, what was I going to say? Oh, I like the Dunkin' straw. You're going to laugh. Because see how wide it is? I get my lemon seeds caught in my straw. Yes, I should pull them out of the lemons, you're going to say. I know. I should pull them out of lemons, but sometimes you can't. But I try to get the ones on the surface out. But yeah, when I squeeze a lemon, I throw it in there. And, hey, Lynn, you recognize this shirt? This is a shirt I got at Costco. Oh, I have to tell you guys. I told them when I went live on the Facebook group today, but that Dish with D has hit a all-time low. Seriously low. Now, you have to understand, let's rewind a little bit. When I joined, I was probably at 22, 24 maybe. I got into my first size 10 jeans yesterday. I bought them. My husband actually, for Christmas, we were shopping, and I don't have any, I have a black pair, but size 12s, and I wanted to just try the size 10. I was a little nervous because I still have the belly, the pooch that we get, and the skin is, so, which is fine because nobody really sees it. But yeah, I got them on, and I got them buttoned. I was a little bit thrilled because let me tell you something. 12 was where I was heading. When I thought I wanted to be a size 12. 12 was what I was shooting for. This is all a bonus. And like I was saying, I feel like a size 6. I know that sounds cliche or weird, but I do. I feel like a size 6. I do. I mean, Kohl's I couldn't shop in. The store Kohl's, I couldn't, their 3Xs were too tight. I now, at Kohl's, buy the size medium. Which I don't even know how to describe that one. Because my son works at Kohl's, the old ST part-time. And he'd be mad, why don't you come shop at Kohl's? You don't come shop at Kohl's. Kohl's has really good prices. I said, nothing fits me. 3Xs didn't fit. They were too tight. So, then I finally got into the 3X when I started. And yeah, officially I've been buying, the last 3 things I got at Kohl's were mediums. I got a couple dresses, and I got a sweater, and I got a tech gear. I love these. Thank you everybody for your kind words. Thank you. I love the thumb holes because ever since I've lost weight, I'm freezing all the time. I don't know if it's because I don't have that insulation anymore. I don't know, but I'm always cold. So these things rock. So when I could find the thumb holes, I get excited. And I got a shirt at Kohl's on clearance for $3. It was a tech gear, long gray. I wear it to Weight Watchers all the time. and it has the thumb holes, but I love it, love it, love it. So yeah, so and bottom line is, if me can get from a 22-24 to a 10 and a medium, there is hope for everybody. Don't ever think, oh, because I know Robbie's here. I know it isn't Sunday, but we need to get back on track. So we thought we might go live tonight, and hi, to get the troops rallied. Hey, Rose. Yes, hymns, and I pretty much am, which is weird. I have a couple. I should wear it one night. I have it upstairs. I have a couple of shirts I save. I got rid of everything. This is the first time I've ever done that. Normally, I pack the stuff in boxes and put it in the basement. I got rid of everything. Everything is gone. So I did save a couple of shirts. My one black sequin shirt that I would wear everywhere was my one that made me feel pretty in. I have that, and I have a couple other ones. But hey, Rosie. I know, Robert, we need to reset. This is why it's called Tea with D Reset. We've got to hit the reset button. I had a pretty good holiday, food-wise. And it's not even the food. I had the sweets. Yesterday I was picking out cashews and Hershey miniatures. Yeah. Oh, Ellie, I'm happy to be here. I'm actually going to be trying to do 2 nights a week. Sundays, and probably I'm undecided what other night to do it, because I think there's some people that can't make Sundays, but I don't want to give up Sundays because there's people that really depend on Sundays. So we're going to just keep Sundays and maybe Wednesday. I don't know. I got to think. But yeah, yes, there was a little bird that said, "You need to go live tonight." I wonder what happened. Wasn't there a little bird there named L? Oh, there it is too. Normally, I don't keep this crap around. I hate to say the word crap, but I normally don't keep that kind of food around, so it's so much easier when it's not around. But you have to have it around. And it's not just me that lives here. There's 4 other men that really enjoy this stuff. Wednesday would be great for Roberta. Okay, I'll remember that. Yes, matcha makes me pee. Actually, any green tea makes me, but matcha seems to be the most. Well, you could hit me on Sunday, Robbie. Hey, Kim Bedgood. But I was on a roll about something. That happens a lot, doesn't it? He gets on a roll and then she gets sidetracked. Yeah, having the food around. So yeah, the cookies aren't bothering me too much because they're not my favorites. The 2 that they made, the crunchy jumbles and the cherry almond things, they like them, which is great. You need some tea with D. See, Linda needed tea with D. She was the reason I'm here. She says, you need to go live. I'm like, okay. I was thinking about it anyway because I was on the Facebook group and I said, I need to check in with the peeps on YouTube. I didn't upload any videos this week because I shouldn't say that. I did do 2 Italian recipes this week, but I didn't do any vlogs because I didn't go to work and I wasn't in the car. Yes, fill her up, Robs. But yeah, having the stuff around like that cake, the pumpkin pie, the cheesecake, the nuts. My husband gives me cashews and pistachios. I mean, it could be worse things I could be throwing down my stomach than nuts. I look at it that way. Would it be nuts or chips? I do think the nuts are a better option. I have to keep it to a 1/4 cup. I did make some lavash crackers today. I did make a banana bread today. I did make the butternut squash Weight Watcher soup on the app today. That's just, all it is so many ounces of butternut squash. I just use a whole one because it was easier. An onion and an apple and chicken broth. And you boil it, and when the butternut squash is soft, you put the immersion blender in, and you got yourself like a creamy little soup. It's delish. Oh, cookies. If there's a chocolate chip cookie around, thank God we didn't make those. Because those are something like, yeah, I'd have one. In fact, I didn't have any of my brothers. We were at his house Christmas Eve, and we had to leave early, and we missed dessert. Oops. Because he didn't have dessert. I'm like, oh well. Kind of worked in my world. Yeah. But, yeah, I had my cake, so I'm good. Kim Bedgood has got an emergency blender for Christmas. Yay. I like it. Did everybody give Dish with a thumbs up? You have to thumbs up me. I only see 4 thumbs up, and there's 22 people here. That number needs to go up. Just saying. Oh, I love the chocolate chip bars when you make them in the bar cookies. I did make a thing of non-fat Greek. Before I get to the non-fat Greek yogurt, I made a banging bowl of oatmeal this morning. I called it Elvis. I called it Elvis's oatmeal. It was a hot bowl of oatmeal, and I threw a half a banana that I mashed, and a teaspoon, not a tablespoon, a teaspoon of powdered peanut butter. It was so good. It was so good. And I threw a little chocolate chips, Lily's for $0. I only put like 10 in there. And a little slivered almonds, because somebody told me that slivered almonds, you can get more for less points because they're thin. Good to know. It was delicious. I might have to have it tomorrow. It was really, really good. And if you're on Purple Plan, you'd only I think it'd be a point just for the milk. It was really good. It was really good. I was like, I wanted banana, which is weird, and I wanted peanut butter. Oh, that's great, Kim. I love getting appliances. Like, people are like, weird. I love getting appliances. I mean, my husband's pretty good. I usually give him a list of, I'm this, and he'd be like, okay. He likes getting a list because it makes it easier. And because he's say, you're the hardest person to buy for. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'll give you a list. I used to circle things in the jewelry ad. Hey, Luigi's in the house. Hey, Lulu. Oh, the Elvis oatmeal. Now, you just make a regular. I'll do it real quick. I used a cup of unsweetened almond milk. I brought it to a boil. I threw in half a cup of rolled oats. And I think you boil it for 5 minutes, give or take. So while it was boiling, I mashed a banana, threw it in there. Little salt, a little cinnamon. And once it was thick, I took it off the heat, poured half a teaspoon of the teaspoon of peanut butter powder while it was cooking. And then at the end, I always put the extract in after you take it off the flame, because if it's boiling, they say it dissipates. So I ain't taking no chances. So then I put the extract in, mixed it all up, and then sprinkled the slivered almonds and the Lily's chocolate chips. It was one of the things that I just can't. That's how I work. Weird things come to me at weird times. I'm like going, I go for peanut butter and banana, which people who know me know I don't really like banana, but since bananas became $0, I've learned to like them. Quarter cup of oats. Quarter cup of oats and a cup of unsweetened almond milk. You should, Lou. You're in Elvis country. She must be in Tennessee. I learned to like bananas. I do like them now. I was never a big banana person, but yeah, when they became $0, bananas became my friend. Oh, Memphis. Hey, you've been to the Elvis, you've been to, what is that place? What is this home called? I'm drawing a blank. To Elvis's house. I can't think. Graceland, thank you. Have you been there, Lou? Oh, I bet it is. Vanilla. I used the vanilla. But, and it was just enough peanut butter. That little teaspoon was just enough. I didn't want to put a tablespoon. I didn't want to count it. So I thought, you know what? I am going to just put it, and I tell you, it's all it needed. It was delicious. Delicious. That might be making a comeback tomorrow, because I still have half a banana. I'll use half a banana. You could use a whole banana if you like it more banana. But yeah, I only did a half. So yes, so the glory is we get to hit the restart button and we could start over again. This week's weigh-in might be gross, but I'm going to take it. And I'm going to put my big girl pants on. I may weigh heavier clothes this week just to weigh more. I'll wear my jeans this week, my new jeans. But I'm going to take it like a big girl and I'm just going to move on. Still have 3 weeks, so I have to do within 2 pounds. So I actually could be above goal only by 1.75 pounds. Yes. Or that other ass. Well, actually, I still have money on my account because I had to buy 3 months. So technically, it really wouldn't cost me anything. But we'll see. I will cross that bridge when I come to it. We have one more party, which is Saturday, but that's after weigh-in. And it shouldn't be too bad. I'm breaking a nice big salad, so. Yeah, we got somebody from the bourbon, somebody from Elvis. Exactly. That's the glory. And I say this a lot in my vlogs that they say, I don't know who they are, but it's normal. People gain between Thanksgiving and Christmas, or I should say New Year's, 8 to 15 pounds. Now, I don't want to gain 8 pounds, but, 3, I'll be happy, or 4. And I think that's, I think it's normal. And that's, we're not in the minority because we have a trouble with food. And yeah, it's hard to get back on track. I'm not going to lie and say it is, because once you start getting that taste back, it's like, ooh, she's eating Hershey's miniatures again. Not that I don't eat them, but not as many as I did yesterday in a row. Exactly, Sir Robert. Everybody read Robbie's comment. He's not stressing. He'll get back on track. He'll get it off. Because we will. Yep. I gained last Christmas too. And again, I said to my leader, I said, I am going to gain this week. And it's okay. And I gained 2.8 last year, the same week. And the following week I lost 2.8. So I'm totally fine with it. But I have to get back on track. So today was a good day. No Hershey's miniatures made in this mouth today. I had to plan for those. Oh, good for you, Kim. How many pounds you have off now, Kim Bedgood? I don't drink either, Lou, because I'm too cheap for points. I do enjoy a good cocktail. Kim Bedgood was 129 pounds off. Hey, Suzanne! Tomorrow's another day, girlfriend. You put your big girl panties on and you will succeed. We will succeed. We will succeed. This food is not going to win. All right. Enjoy, Mr. Roberto. You know what? And and like I said, just because I don't know, Beck, I'm not going to speak for Kim. I'll just speak for me. Even though, I've lost this. I still struggle. I still struggle with wanting it, and I think I always will. It's just, with me, I just I take pages out of people's books. Like when you plan stuff. I'm not the biggest planner, but I am trying to learn to plan in treats because like that morning I know what I want to have, so I know I have points for it and just eat around it. It's definitely helpful because I don't feel like I'm living in denial all the time, or I wish I could have that, or I really want that, and I kind of fit them in. And Built Bars have been a savior because it's a 3-point treat that I don't feel like I'm on a weight loss plan eating those things. Oh, Suzanne. Sometimes the numbers, like my leader says, numbers are paralyzing, and I get that. I do, and but look at that. I need to say something profound. Um, number the numbers on the scale this week are not going to reflect how good I did because I know how bad I could have been. I mean, it could have went way worse. It could. I mean, dear Lord, the food that I did not eat, and I think what a win that is. And think that, keep that in your mind. What you could have done. Yeah, you're worse than you have been, but dear Lord, you are not worse than you've ever been. And that's what I think in my head. I remember thinking to myself, yeah, had Christmas Eve a couple years ago, my brother had a fried feast. I would have had my own piece of flounder. I would have had a spaghettis this big. I would have had a crab cake, fried this. When I tell you, I split a crab cake and I didn't leave there with my stomach hurting. I left there fuller than I usually am, but I didn't have that where my stomach hurts and you feel gross. I didn't feel gross. I felt like I ate more than I normally ate, but I didn't feel sick. And I didn't want to drink any soda to feel bloated. I didn't come home feeling like I wanted to get sick, which was a big win in my book. Exactly. Exactly. Exactly what Tracy said. These are foods that only come out at Christmas. And they're always going to come out at Christmas. And you know what? I think it's fine. I think it's fine even to put a couple pounds on. I can't stress over holiday stuff because I'm going to have it. I'm always going to have it. So, I mean, there's just birthdays that come along. There's when you go out to dinner, like date night comes along. Yeah, I'm having dessert. I don't get out to dinner that well. You might say I do get out pretty often, but special dinners at special restaurants. I mean, there's restaurants and then there's special restaurants. Yeah, I would have like we went to this. There's this Greek restaurant we go to that has this fantastic dessert. It has it's like a baklava with this pastry cream. Yeah, I'm going to order that with. I split it though. I don't, and I give him 2/3 and I eat a third, which is a huge victory in my book. I know. Get rid of all the food. Yeah, having it around after the day is hard because it's like, all right, I handled the day. Now get the food out of my face. Yeah, I get you on that one, girlfriend. Oh yeah, I got that butter crunch cake sitting up there. And seriously, do I think about that butter crunch cake every 30 seconds? Yeah, and I think, well, if I only have a corner of it. So I'm thinking to myself, no, because if you have a corner, then you're going to have another corner. So I had a piece last night. It was good. I enjoyed it. Hopefully it'll get moldy soon. That's what I was doing today. I was cleaning up, organizing, and making some healthy things. I made a couple banana breads because we had some sad bananas. So if you haven't made the 2 point banana bread, oh yeah, one banana, quarter cup of quick oats, one egg, you got yourself a bread. A delicious 2 point bread. Hey, Sandy. Jersey. Perfect. Is it in your app under restaurants? Was that to me or was that to. Was that for the banana bread? 4 on green. Absolutely, Kim. You're right. I always forget that. I know. Oh, and I have date nights. Sometime now that's that one. The Greek one isn't on the app. Um, Sometimes I find a thing and I search in the app and I get something that I could judge it with. And like my leader always says, sometimes you just have to guesstimate. So I try to guesstimate 1 point. I know that isn't always the best answer, but I try to overpoint than underpoint. So sometimes I give something too much, but most times if we're going out, it's a Saturday night, and I now this is another trick. If you're no matter what app you do when you weigh in, my app resets on Sunday. I weigh in on Saturday, but my app resets on Sunday. So Saturday I could eat if I choose to eat my weeklies, it'll be Saturday night. So I have them on there because if I have my weigh-in day set for Saturday on the app, it would reset my weeklies. So and I try to save weeklies a little bit for a little special night out. So yeah, so sometimes I go out with probably 37 weeklies and probably 17 dailies when I'm out. So I have a ton of points. So yeah, so I will have a third of that. So I usually can figure in another 15 points just for dessert. But and most times my dinners are I don't get anything fried. I usually get either seafood or chicken. Sometimes I get a steak if we're at a steak place. And I try to get rice. Rice is easy to point. Sometimes a potato, depends. I try not to get mashed because I'm not really quite sure what they're going to put in it. I'll do a baked potato, but I won't do a mashed potato. Usually rice. I don't do pasta out, only because I'm a pasta snob. I am. Unless it's a really good Italian restaurant, and then I will get pasta. Get my gnocchis. But I'm Italian, so I don't get Italian out much unless we're at a really good place that I know is going to be good. And I don't like, and if I do get it, I usually have my husband. I usually have my portion, and I take the rest home, and he finishes it for lunch the next day. So he comes in handy for some things. Like if we're out, I'm like here, here, here. So he finishes everything. Yeah, he needs to go on Weight Watchers though, so that's not going to work for much longer. I love that bread. That banana bread. I put a dark chocolate, Hershey's dark chocolate. Yeah, and a little extra sweetener. It's delicious. And some Lily's chips. Yep. You got, it's those little things to look forward to, on weigh-in day. I used to bring a snack with me and eat it at the meeting, but 9 times out of 10, I mean, my meeting's early. My meeting is 8 o'clock. So I'm usually home by 9:15. So now I save those points and just go home and have a nice breakfast. And most times it's, or we go to the diner and I'll have like a veggie omelet. And I used to get egg whites, but now that eggs are zero, I just get regular eggs. I heard of sheets. I heard of sheets. I love. In fact, when eggs went to zero, when I went back and it was freestyle and eggs were zero, I was like the heavens opened up. Like that's why and I don't mean this any negative way, but that's why I can't do green. I can't count eggs because I eat way too many. Way too many. Ooh, see, I'm not a berry person, Kim, but I could see where it would be good if people like berries. Um, I should make pasta. I was going to do it. I'm going to do it. I have an Italian series. I'm going to be making. I don't know what I'll get to these because I'm trying to fit them in the other ones because not all these Italian recipes are WW friendly. But like I try to say, a portion is not going to kill anybody. But I want to make gnocchis. So that's the gnocchis and meatballs are coming up in the next month or so. So um, I'm more. I shouldn't say I'm a pasta. I'm more of a like baked pasta. Like if I'm out, I don't ever get ziti or lasagna. I just don't like it. But regular spaghetti, it's the sauce that gets you. Not as good as Wawa. Wawa's the best. Did you ever have a heritage, a hairy egg? from Heritages? Yes, the mini muffin. Tamsin likes the mini muffin bake. Mm-hmm. I'm all about the mini muffin. Yes, Sandy, change your weigh-in day, reset to Sunday. Totally game changer. Because this way you can use your weeklies on Saturday. You'd think it would reset on Sunday. I think it'd make sense, but... Can I be envious of that, Roberto? Can I be envious of that? Yeah. He's a tall man. Oh, Suzanne, is that there? I found that 4 point pasta. Is that Barilla? There's two different ones. One is 5 and one is 4. 310 or something. I've had that pasta. It's not bad. I mean, I'll eat it. Oh, glad Kim found my Italian recipes interesting. Well, I'm glad. Yes, Wawa moved down south. They weren't supposed to, and then apparently because Royal Farms moved up here, that they then moved south. That's what the word is on the street, anyway. I know, Roberto, but you're also like 5 foot, 6 foot, and a man, so you're always going to have a lot of points. Okay, it's it's Kroger's brand. Wow. Oh, red sauces causes Tamsin to have a sore tummy. You know what I put in my pasta sauce? I don't know if it would help you, Tamsin, but I throw carrots in my sauce. It kind of mellows it out, and it takes away that acidity, and it adds this little balance of sweetness, if that's, I could say it like that. And I've been doing it for as long as I can remember. It adds a little something, something. Anybody makes your own spaghetti sauce, throw some carrots in. You don't have to eat them. Let them soften, do their thing. I'm telling you, it's I eat the carrots because it's food, but you don't have to eat the carrots. In fact, I made a pasta. We had a ravioli night at our church, and I made it like that, and people were like, "What's in the sauce?" And I had to make sure to take out the carrots before we plated them up, Yes, Wawa's in the restaurant tab. There you go. I got my son at Wawa a eggnog milkshake, and I tasted it. So good. See, I like when it's creamier. When it's a little bit, it wasn't as harsh. It was delicious. Barilla red lentil, Kim says. When I make, I know, milkshakes. Oh, Wawa's now down there in St. Louis. Wawa is a Philadelphia thing. Around, you could say Pennsylvania, but I always consider it a Philadelphia thing. It's our like version of Sheetz or the big gas station convenience stores. People love the coffee there. I don't drink coffee, but they love the coffee at Wawa. The gas station is insane. It's funny. Every different parts have their different, different stores. But Wawa's since I was a kid. In fact, the guy who opened the Wawa originally was from the neighborhood that I grew up in. Little trivia. Yes, District D grew up in an Italian neighborhood. Talk about crazy. Back then, I guess when they moved and came over, from Italy, they all segregated in little colonies, as I call them. And there was the Irish section, and then there's the Italian section, so it was crazy. Hey, Lori! Happy 4th night of Hanukkah and days after Christmas. Same to you. We're here hitting the reset button. Because we're just trying to, we've had our fun now. Now it's time to get back to business. Okay, Rutgers and Sheets are in South Central PA. Good to know. All right, night, Roberto. Nice to see you. You'll be chatting soon. Let me just scroll down. So, yeah, so, let me tell you something. What's funny is I always feel like it was just Halloween. And now we're looking towards the new year. Like, I can't take how fast life has gone. I can't believe my baby's going to be 21 in 6 months. That is crazy. Crazy. Rosemary Brujol. Girl, that sounds fantastic. But Lori, 1.2 is a win. I'm looking at probably 3 to 4 on Saturday. Unless I could pee it out as I drink my green tea. Good night, Kim. I think I miss saying good night. Sometimes I'm... Sandy's having 2 slices of thin crust pizza. That sounds fantastic. And you know what? Pizza's on the plan, especially thin crust. Well, New Year's Day, they always say, I'm not sure who they are, you're supposed to have pork for good luck. So normally I get a pork loin and I cook it in the crock pot. So that's what we'll probably do. I usually cook it in some kind of apple cider, make it easy. And then I'm trying to think what else I should make. My mom always made a big lasagna, which always had my mother always put country ribs in her sauce. So it was always pieces of pork and sausage. So that was our pork then, the Italian pork. And we always had the big P&S raviolis. Edie! Hey, Edie! You're never late. We were talking about hitting the reset button. Your baby boy's going to be a daddy. Aww. I can't imagine my kids having kids. I have 20, 21, and 26. They're not ready for that. Just saying. Ooh, Suzanne, that sounds interesting. Making 2-ingredient dough and putting it in the waffle maker. Then adding cheese and toppings. Ooh. That sounds fantastic. I'm out of bagels. I might have to do that tomorrow. I have to give Suzanne credit. Suzanne Brown from our Tea with D mentioned about putting 2-ingredient dough in the waffle maker. Ooh. That sounds fantastic. Anything in the waffle maker. That Dash waffle maker is by far my favorite thing in the whole entire planet. Could I say that? It is my favorite thing. I have been trying to partner with Dash because I want to give away a waffle iron. I said, Dash, you need to partner with me and let's give away some waffle irons. But they have not returned my text. Because hash waffles. They are so good. And when I eat them, I think to myself, this is Weight Watchers. And heck yeah. Heck yeah. Bye, Ellie. I'm glad. Reset. We are here. Top with the apple thing. There's Linda. Top with the crock pot apples from Hungry Girl. Have anybody ever made the scoopable apple pie? Oh, yes. I've had that cheese. Suzanne mentioned having the Oleto cheese. We signed petition. Gonna sign the petition to get Dash to give me away a waffle iron. have an egg maker. I have the Dash Mini Waffle Iron, and I have the Dash Mini Griddle. Sandy, hash waffles are life-changing. Life-changing. And if you're on Purple Plan, there's 0 points. Well, no, they'd be 1 point. You have to count the cheese. Yeah, they'd be 1 point versus 3 points. Yeah, the 3 points for 2 on blue. So they'd be 1 point. You don't have to count the cheese. They are so good. They are so good. In fact, I purchased a Dash, the pumpkin one. I'm trying to reach a level in my subscribers. I want to do a giveaway when I hit 2,500. And it's taking me a year and a day to get there, but I'm getting things to put in a giveaway, and one of them is a Dash pumpkin waffle maker. It's pumpkin on the one side, it looks like a pumpkin, and the other side is just a regular waffle maker, but it was so cute. Fat-free cheese. Yes, the fat-free cheese works so good in a hash waffle because it's inside there, so you don't really have that plastic looking to it. Yes, QVC did sell them, Tamsin is correct, in sets of 3. Lori has her Crystal Light, Raspberry Light, and I have my peach lemonade flavored green tea. It's loose tea, peach lemonade. It's fantastic. Fantastic. What are hash waffles? Okay. You take 1 serving of hash browns, the frozen hash browns. I think it's 84 grams. It's on the back of the box, back of the bag. It'll say 1 serving, 84 grams. I'm pretty sure it's 84 grams. I measure it in my scale, and then I add an ounce, I believe, of the fat-free cheese, which I think is 0 points. The fat-free 0. I've been using the mozzarella. That's why mine goes up. And an egg, and a little bit of spice here and there. And you mix it all up, and you put it in your Dash Mini Waffle Maker, and you get 2 of them, 2 hash waffles out of that. And you have to leave it in there a little bit longer so they get all crispy on the outside. Make sure your hash browns are thawed, too. What I do is I put them in a bowl the night before and throw them in the fridge, and then in the morning they're perfect. So yes. Target has them. Yep, Target has the Dash. Bed Bath & Beyond has the Dash. Amazon has a Dash. It's linked in my store below. They're usually all the same price. They're like $10. I make the brothel. If you've not made a brothel, I don't know where you've been. But, hey, Holly! So, yeah, the brownie waffle is life-changing, and that's just made with the, I have a video here on the channel. It's made with the sugar-free brownie mix, a little bit of pumpkin, not much, and an egg. So, hey, Holly. Jersey is asking, does anybody have any opinions on air fryers? Here's my deal with air fryer. I think air fryers need to be a little bit bigger because mine is 3.5. That's the one I have. I find it's not big enough when I make stuff. Like if I'm making bagels, 4 don't fit in there. If I make French fries for the family, they all don't fit in there. I have to do them in stages. So I would go a little bit bigger with air fryer than smaller. Now, Instant Pot, I'd go smaller instead of bigger because you don't really need. I bought the bigger Instant Pot because figuring I was sad I'd have a bigger air fryer. But in my defense, when I bought my air fryer, it was the biggest one they had at the time. I've had mine a while. But it does make fantastic things. I mean, when you air fry chicken nuggets, when you air fry egg rolls. I made egg rolls in there for the leftover turkey egg rolls for after Thanksgiving. You literally, when I tasted them, you heard the crunch. It's really, really, I mean, I definitely think, Lori, I'm not sure. I know they were selling out of the one flavor, but I got mine through Mud Hustler. That's the one who, his ad. So check out Mud Hustler's Facebook page and go through his link. This way, I don't know if they're doing it through everybody or you could check their website, but it's the devotion. It's buy one, get one free. And it's like a $45 savings because I want to make brownie batter pudding. See, Sandy said the same thing. She loves her forecourt, but wish it was a little bit bigger. Oh, Suzanne has a toaster oven that's an air fryer. That's a nice one. That one, that's like, when my toaster oven goes, Suzanne, that's what I'm waiting for. Oh, I hear you, Tamsin. Air fryer salmon. Christy at Planning Us Healthy always does air fryer salmon. I have never air fried my salmon, but she air fries hers all the time. I call her the air fry salmon queen. But I have never air fried mine. But now this is also true. My oven, my regular oven in my house, has a convection setting. So that's what air fryer is. It's a convection oven. So those little air fryers are just little convection ovens. So if your oven has a convection setting, that is an air fryer. So I now use my oven instead of my little air fryer because it comes out really the same. Oh, take care, Linda. Yes, don't be afraid because I'll be in that boat with you. Yes, she makes this basil parmesan salmon, and they rave about it. So I always want to do it. I just never think about it. Absolutely. I mean, the things I make in my air fryer regularly will have to be French fries, egg rolls. I mean, cheesesteak. Hey, Betty! Don't worry. This is a spur of the moment thing. Homemade egg rolls, homemade like wontons, anything you want to like. Eggplant parm, breaded eggplant. Fantastic. It comes out crunchy. It's really, really, really good. So yeah, I definitely love air fryer. So I definitely think mine gets a lot of use. It is a great feeling getting into a smaller size. I'm a little like, do you ever like, you can't believe it kind of thing? I still look at myself and go, and I mean, I know I'm smaller, but to me, I'm still the same person. I don't really look. Bacon in the air fryer rose. There you go. Bacon is awesome. Bacon wrapped chicken bites. Joan at Joan's Point and Plate constantly makes those. You get a little piece, like a third of a piece of bacon, wrap a piece of chicken, and air fry it. She loves them. So that's always a good thing. When people see me, like my brother hasn't seen me since last Christmas and his family, so you just like, I feel the same, but I realize it's different. But when it's you just feel like you're the same person. I feel the same. Except when I put on those size 10 jeans yesterday, I felt pretty gosh darn good. I will say that. It is. Yes, the bacon does not come out greasy for the salmon. I'm not sure what you're saying, Tamsin, but pork chops. What's her face makes a lot of pork chops too, Christy at Planning Us Healthy. If you haven't checked out her YouTube, she does a lot of meal preps on, I know she meal preps on the weekends, but they go up on like Tuesday. And she cooks like all her lunches and breakfast for the week, and then she does her, packs her little meal kits. Yeah, see, Rose made the bacon wrapped chicken. Haley, that's exactly it. I picked up those jeans and I went, these going to fit. And I thought, you know what? I could always take them because you can't. I was at Sam's Club, so there's like no dressing room in Sam's Club. If there is, I don't know about it. So I'm like, I'll just take it home. And I was like, and I went to try them on when we came home from Sam's on Saturday. And I'm like, where's the jeans? And my husband's like, oh, they're for Christmas. I'm like, but I want to try them on. He goes, well, you can try them on after I give them to you on Christmas. I'm like, well, no, I want to take them back so we get the bigger size. But he made me wait, and it was worth the wait. Yeah, it's funny. Like, I tend to look at the bigger sizes first. I do. And I'm like, no, that's too big. And then I go to the medium, like, is that going to fit? And I was a little bit leery about this one, but and plus you have to understand I know you guys can get this. When you're bigger, You wear clothes looser because you make you look smaller. So, but when you're smaller and you wear bigger clothes, it makes you look bigger. So I'm in that point where I have to wear fitted clothes, and I am so not used to wearing things that are fitted. I'm used to wearing things that are a little bit, baggy but now baggy clothes make you look bigger. So I'm wearing fitted clothes, and you can notice things better when you're in fitted clothes, but it's so uncomfortable to wear fitted clothes right now. I'm getting better, but it is very new to me. Very new to me. Yes, I did not exercise at all. I just count my steps. So I mean, I move more. I can. That's why. I mean, I think I went up and down the steps 4 times before I went live because I kept forgetting something. I wanted to show you guys this. I want to get my plug-in for my phone. I had forgot my tea. I was like going nuts. I just filmed my Ipsy unbagging tonight. Anybody get this? I love getting this, and I buy this every month. I think it's $12 a month. But I love getting surprises, and I love getting like nail polish and stuff. The bags are annoying because I don't know what to do with all these stinking bags. I'll put it in my giveaway. But I should do that. I should give away like little bags. We have to get to 2,500 subscribers, people. Dish with D has to get motivated. See, I'm not a fan of fitted clothes either because I'm just not used to it. I am so not used to it. So she's saying, thank you, Rose. Thanks, Sandy. It's so hard. It is. It's learning how to reacclimate into, because I haven't, this size, I don't think I've ever, I had to be a size 10, obviously, at some point. But high school, I was a 14. So I have not been a size 10 since probably grade school. That's a little scary. I did try my wedding dress on. That's the next thing I'm going to do. But yeah, so through high school, I was a 14. So that tells you how long I've had weight issues since puberty. Once puberty hit, strapped on the food bag. And I grew up in an Italian house. And my mother and my father never said I had a weight problem. They never made me feel fat, heavy, never made me feel bad, never said, oh, honey, don't eat that. Well, they were big too, but they weren't that big. My dad wasn't. My dad he had a belly, but he had skinny little legs. But my mom was bigger, and as she got older and she wound up getting lymphedema, the last probably 20 years, she really had it. She really packed on the weight. Tamsin, yes, Tamsin asked, do I have a lot more energy? Oh, heck yeah. And it's funny because I used to ask my kids, oh, honey, can you go upstairs and get this? Or can you go down the basement out of the pantry and get this? I don't even ask them. I just go and do it, and I don't think about it. One of the big things I had trouble with was climbing on a chair to get something off the shelf. I didn't have the strength to push this 270-pound body up on a chair. I couldn't do it. Now I literally can spring up on the chair. That was crazy. The first time I went to get on a chair, I just went right up. I'm like, ooh, because I hadn't done it in so long. It's those little things. It's those little things you take for granted that you get back. And like I said, it's just amazing. The amazing amount of energy I have. It's amazing the amount of sleep I get. And I was diagnosed with sleep apnea back in 2015. And my doctor says he might consider taking me off my machine depending on the results of the test that I had last week. And I'll go see him about the 20th of January. I have an appointment. So we'll see. I mean, if it is what it is. If he doesn't take me off, I'm fine with the fact that he considered it because, I didn't think I'd ever even be considered to come off the machine. My reflux is gone. The things and the pains in my back. I have arthritis in my lower spine. I don't feel that anymore. Just the amount of things that, like I said. Oh, thank you. Carol's here. I didn't even see you come in. I go on and on sometimes. Thank you, Carol. I can't believe, when I walked into that Weight Watchers in 2016, I remember walking in there like it was yesterday. And the 270 pounds, I just thought to myself, and I'm thinking, my God, I'd have to lose like 120 pounds. I remember thinking that and thinking that sounded like an impossible thing. And I remember thinking, it's like you're in the bottom of a hole and you can't see the top. But you know what? I chipped away and chipped away, and little things. I didn't say I needed to do it in a certain time. I just took my time, and I left for a while. I left in between plans. When Smart Points went to freestyle, I was not there. I left around October, and I think freestyle came in November. Went back in February, and freestyle was all up and running, and here I am. you know. Oh, Lori put little pieces of banana in her oatmeal. Yep. See, Suzanne, I'm telling you, when Thanksgiving dinner was like, because Thanksgiving is my big dinner. Christmas, we have a big Christmas Eve at my brother's, so Christmas Day is usually just a ham. We had roasted, not roast, baked sweet potatoes and some string beans and a salad and rolls. It was very low key, and because we're all still stuffed from Christmas Eve. So it was a nice night, I have to say. Has everybody given Dishwitty a thumbs up here that are latecomers? But yeah, definitely going to add another Tea with D during the week. I definitely think, especially with January coming, and it's a big month for people refocusing. So I'm just going to figure out what night works. I'm thinking Wednesdays is probably going to be Wednesdays. Maybe 8 o'clock on a Wednesday. I'll have to work that out. Oh, Kathy, thank you so much. Thank you guys for listening to me. I mean, I wanted to share the things that I learned along the way, and I try to say, and like I say, guys, if I can do this, me, who's been on Weight Watchers 5 other times, if it finally stuck, you guys, it's hope for anybody if I can do it. And it's funny when we're out and my husband sees people and he'll say, oh yeah, my wife lost 120 pounds. I said, you need to tell them that I went to Weight Watchers and lost 120 pounds because they're going to think I went and I had surgery. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I worked my butt off for 3 years and this is the hard way. Not that surgery's the easy way, but I think it's a little bit of a help. But yep, I hear you, Carol. Carol said she's feeling sluggish because she was not eating good over the holiday. I could attest to that. It's definitely, your metabolism is, used to the better foods. And when you start throwing like the sweets, it's the sweets that are the killers for me anyway. Those high sugary things, it's like, it slows down your metabolism. So you definitely feel more sluggish. Oh, Tamsin, what would we do without you? What would we do without you? And your emails. She sends me some wonderful emails every day, and I thank you for that. In case I don't ever get to respond, but I want you to know that I look at every one of them. Haley, I hear you, because you know what, you got that habit of, I was right there with you. I kept looking at those cashews today. I'm like, a couple cashews won't hurt. No, Denise, stay away from the cashews. But yeah, once you get back into your routine, it'll get better. I hope. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. Carol, how do you not like cookies? Cookies are my jam. That's what kills me is the sweets. This year it was the sweets. Yep. Your body does not process sweets very well. Yeah, definitely. We all understand everybody's plight because we're all in it. And people say, are you going to stop vlogging? I'm like, why? Just because you hit goal doesn't mean you stop. It's just the journey is just beginning. When you're in maintenance, I still have to keep my P's and Q's because if I don't, I'll be right back where I started from. So I have to keep on. That's why it's always good to keep going to meetings, keep tracking, never stop tracking. Never. Oh, cannoli. Shortbreads. Hey, Brenda. Oh, girl. Yes. Shortbreads. I have one more party. Oh, I know there's going to be cookies there. Suzanne has a plan. Exactly. A plan is what we all need. Oh, I had a salad with some ham in there for dinner. Kathy O'Leary. Holy moly. I had 99, so I know exactly how you feel, girlfriend. I know exactly how you feel. She had 112 episodes an hour. That's insane. You know what my doctor told me? He said, Denise, with that amount of episodes, now I had 99, he said, if you didn't seek help, you'd be dead in 6 months. I'm like, because my oxygen level dropped to like 55. I was like getting very forgetful. I'm not sure if you've been forgetful, but I was. 2 cannolis, Carol. I understand. Totally understand. Aw, we love you too, Tamsin. I love Subway. Subway has some really good options. I love Subway. Leave the gun and take the cannoli. $12 dozen shortbreads. That's 144 cookies. Oh, my dad's favorite movie was The Godfather. We watched it every time it came on. You know what? Yeah, my goal actually was 10 pounds less, but I got a doctor's note for 10 pounds off because, yeah. And like I said, just take your time and enjoy the journey and you'll get there. And doing it, taking my time, I definitely feel like my body adjusted and it didn't feel like it was starved and it didn't feel like it was losing anything. And, and I got used to it. Oh, the filling with the spoon. Yes, Suzanne said the sugar messed up her system. Absolutely. Yeah, sugar is a killer. It slows down you. That's why I was always tired. The amount of sugar I ingested was insane. Was a big sweet eater. Yes, Tamsin. 55 at one point, according to the test. Yep, Sandy, she feels like a slug because my boss told me, I used to work in a doctor's office, he said, because your body can't metabolize it, can't break it down, so it slows everything else down so we can break down the food. But if you ate something that was like whole foods, then it's a little bit different. That's why I always used to feel tired in the afternoon because having those high fat, sugary lunches. But yep, Carol, you are back. And day after, you're going to feel better and you're going to feel better. But you know what? It was the holidays. You did it. It's done. Now it's time to get back to the task at hand, which is we're back on track. Yes, yes, yes. Because if I can do it, you guys can do it. If I can give up that cake up there, look at that cake, and I said, I can't get near the cake. I can't let the Dish with the community down. Darn it. Exactly, Sandy. My leader always says that Denise cooks everything, and I do because I want to, eat more. And the way to eat more is to cook it. I know some people don't like to cook, and some people don't have the time to cook, but I'm a volume eater. So, more for me to have food, I have to sit there and be very creative. And it's fun sometimes in the kitchen. And I mean, my salads are just absolutely fantastic. They're just bowls of, I throw olives in there. There's a 1 point cheese stick in there. There's a hard boiled egg. I roast my own beets. Put that bad boy in there. My pea may be pink, but my salad is really good. Make my own ranch dressing. Oh, I love cannoli. I've made cannoli dip, Carol, with the fat-free ragout. It's not too bad, I have to say. I just have to limit it. I think you get a quarter cup for 2 points, I want to say. It's not a lot. It's actually pretty good. It's the dippers that kill me. Of course, I could eat it with a spoon. Dottie's weight loss zone. She's not around anymore. Lou, I love that site. Oh, thank you, Carol. Your lips to God's ears. Someday we'll see if they want me after I'm done my maintenance. We'll see. Exactly. When you have a team and you have people behind you, and and you have people you can talk to, so you're like, you know what, I'm not crazy because you know what, so and so feels the same way. It's not crazy. Those cannolis are freaking awesome. And yeah, you might have a little bit more than you should, but it's okay. It's okay. Exactly. Like Lou said, forgive it and move on. You know what? Don't feel bad about eating something sometimes, especially Christmas or Hanukkah, whatever season or holiday you celebrate. It's a holiday. There was a girl at our meeting. She says she has holiday foods on holidays and ordinary foods on ordinary days. So there's something that's really special. She has it because you only get it once a year. Exactly. Like Tamsin said, we have convenient appliances and methods to help make cooking a lot more easier and healthier. Suzanne, you are doing this and it's going to be fine. And we are here to say we're here with you because we messed up too. Not really messed up. I shouldn't say messed up. We indulged and it's okay. Oh, Carol, you're the best. You know what? When you've lived it and you're living it, it's easy to these things now that it's become part of hopefully who I am now. I'm getting better, but it's easy to project. My son bought a blender and he has some setting. I've never heard of it. Ooh, a heat setting on a blender. Ooh, I saw that on QVC once. That sounds really cool, especially this time of year. Make a quick soup. That sounds fantastic. That sounds really good. I remember seeing something on QVC, something about. I love soup. I threw my soup in the blender and I made it. Actually, I just used all the butternut squash, so it's a little bit squashy, but it's delicious. So tomorrow, if I'm hungry, have that soup. On the weekend, have that soup. It's filling. 0 points. Wins for me. Yes, Holly. Share with the rest of the class. Oh, QVC the bomb. You can get lots. They always have a Vitamix on there. Who don't love QVC? Oh, Suzanne. I use Greek yogurt for everything. Everything. I love the Q too. There you go, Carol. You got that. Hey, nothing wrong with cannoli dip and fruit. You know, my husband was in a now the boys are all older. He was into going out to happy hour on like Fridays. We were on a roll. And I said, I can't do this anymore. There's nothing on plan there. Everything is fried. This one place used to have these eggplant meatballs. And plus drinking. I can't drink my points. Ooh, I have to check out the black bean soup. Lou says the black bean soup from Weight Watchers years ago is her favorite. I love I love it. I put black beans in everything. And that's another thing. Once they went to 0, I started to like beans a little bit more. Because why? Because they're 0 points. Yeah. I will say that. A new love for beans. And I love the white beans, the cannellini beans. Grind them bad boys up. I like to roast my garlic because it's not as garlic forward, but it's mellow. Oh, I could spread that sucker on toast. But squeeze the garlic in there with some white beans and a little salt and pepper. Delish. And I asked the WW people online if you make, you grind up beans to make a dip, if you have to count it, because like the fruit you have to count. She said as long as it's a dip and you're not drinking it, you don't have to count it. Eggplant meatballs. Well, if you make them in the air fryer, the eggplant will be 0. You'd only have to count the breadcrumb. So might not be too bad. I will add that to my Italian series. I will do regular meatballs first, and then I'm going to do eggplant meatballs. But I like these Sicilian eggplants that only come out in Jersey in the summer. They're so good. They're round, and they're light purple, and they have less seeds. And they're fantastic. Because that's what bothers me about the eggplant is the seeds. I don't like the seeds. I don't know if there's any way to not eat the seeds. But, yeah, I think air-fried eggplant meatballs. Beans on toast. Oh, yeah. I would get that white bean dip and put it on a piece of toast. I'm telling you, it's Giada from, Giada De Laurentiis from her Everyday Italian show. She used to make a white bean dip, so I started making white bean dip. Delicious. Recipe for black bean soup. That was Lou. Lou, is it anywhere on the app? Do you know the black bean soup? I've never made it. Lou was the one that was saying. I don't know if there's anywhere we could find it. Nothing beats Jersey Vats. You got that right, girlfriend. The corn. And now the corn is 0 on Blue Plan. Yay! Yes. Okay. Lou's going to post the recipe here after we're done. So, Betty, keep an eye out. Yes, Tamsin is saying eating out is fun, but definitely the high sodium can affect me like blowing up like a balloon. Yes, if you don't know how things are made, most restaurants are heavy in the salt. That is true. Yeah. So, but the glory of green tea is it helps to flush that out. So that is what I do. Some people have a water pill. I don't have a water pill. But I don't really have too much of an issue with retaining fluid. I mean, I have like the minimal issue, but there are people that really have a significant issue. Like they feel it in their hands and in their feet. I don't usually feel it. No, I did not try the white bean dip from last week's meeting. Not yet. I just always made my own. I will try that because I did look good. It had the pesto in it. I get my green tea several places. Davidson's, linked in the description box below. I've gotten it from there. They give 20% off if you're a Dish with D subscriber. There's a link and my code. Or I've gotten it from this little tea place that I go to. cookscorner.com shop. They have that one. But also, what is the other brand that I always have? Let me think. It'll come to me. Tazo has good green tea. Any of them really will work. All right, Suzanne says she puts 3 cans of black beans in a pot with some jarred salsa and a little chicken broth. Simmer for 15 minutes. Take the immersion blender. Carol, you're right, Tamsin. When I eat it, then yes. A lot of people are sodium sensitive. It's in the app. It's called Spicy Black Bean Soup. So, Betty, are you a Weight Watchers? Do you have the Weight Watchers app by chance? because Lou said it's called spicy black bean soup. If you don't have the app, I can try and copy and paste it. Not now, though. I'd have to think about how to do that. Tamsin, I usually bring green tea with me everywhere. Yes. Okay. Lou, yes, can you post that? Betty mustn't have the app. Okay, she'll post it, Betty, after we're done at the live. So if anybody's interested in the spicy black bean soup, it'll be here or it could be on the app if you're an app person. So I'm going to look at that afterwards because I love black beans. My kids like black beans. My kids like beans here, so that's kind of helpful. They love the famous baked beans, the best. But yeah, we're bean people here. We make that, you get the can of fat-free refried beans, just heat it up. My kids will put it on anything. I put it in with my tacos, in with my quesadillas. 0 points on the blue and purple plan. So we're big bean people. Yeah, it's a gassy house here. Gassy house. It smells a lot around here. We live in a house full of men. Yeah. Yes, Tamsin can do the Suzanne's bean recipe in her Vitamix. Do all the same container and blend and let the Vitamix heat it up. So yeah, so if you have, Vitamixes are expensive, but they're workhorses. I mean, they are definitely worth their money. I think they're a few $100s, but they last. They're like I said, they're a workhorse. Definitely a workhorse. We've been on almost an hour and a half. See what happens when you get off track? We need each other. Put on the hash waffle. Oh, that's so good. You know what's good? My leader always talked about it, and I never made it. Where she gets a crock pot and she puts 3 chicken breasts and then tops it with like a cup of salsa, a can of rinsed and drained black beans, and a can of corn drained. And she puts it in there, cooks it on high for 4 hours, 4.5 hours, and then shreds the chicken. I don't know what that crock pot does to that chicken, but Lord, it is the best thing I've ever eaten. It is so good. I can't even tell you how good it is. And a little, taco seasoning. Well, I'm so glad that dishing with D helps you focus. Yes, I believe Anita does it that way, yes. But it's so good, and I put it on taco shells. I put it on soft taco shells. I put it on top of rice. I put it on top of a tossed salad, like a taco salad. It's just fantastic. And it's 0 points on blue and purple. Green, you'd have to count the chicken. You'd have to count the beans and the corn. So yeah, I'm not quite sure what it would be on green. But on purple and blue, it would be 0. It's really good. Yes, I hear those Vitamixes are fantastic. My husband always buys like the knockoff brand. So I'm not sure what we have up there, but I know it's on a Vitamix. Oh, the Olay wraps. God, I love them. They're just, yes, a cup of salsa. Yes. You'll see, it's funny. Like one time I added more and then it was too watery because you think, oh, it doesn't seem like there's enough liquid in there. But I'm always home when I do it, so. But it just gets, the chicken gets juicy. It's just the best tasting chicken ever. It's like it just gets so tender. And when you taste it, you're like, oh my God. It's just fantastic. We make it here probably every other week. Since I started making it back in September when football season started, because I gave up cooking dinner on Sundays because nobody wants to come to the table. So we just have pickies on Sunday. Pickies, which works in my world. It is. It's not. Well, it would be spicy if you use spicy salsa, but I don't. I use mild. But it's just so good. Oh, he's your man crush. Well, thanks for joining. Glad to, glad that we're all back together. All right, Rose, let us know how it is. I'm telling you, I have it 18 different ways. You put it in a quesadilla. Um, that's what my son likes in a quesadilla. Like I said, I put it on tacos. We had soft tacos. We had hard tacos. I put them on a salad, like a taco salad. It's just that good. Look at Tamsin go with her Vitamix. That's what it does. I mean, it's like it is like steel. It grinds through anything. It is. I've heard lots of people do that. Yeah, I'm not sure which one Steve has. I'm thinking he didn't get a blender. He got like a bullet. I love Olay Extreme Wraps. They are the bomb. Oh, I love getting the flavored ones. Oh no, Brenda fell asleep. Could be you the one with the sleep apnea, because that makes sense. Chicken is. I love chicken. I never get tired of chicken, and when people talk about chicken, like, oh, I don't want to have steamed chicken. I never have steamed chicken. My chicken's always fantastic, and my veggies are always fantastic. Yeah, sometimes when you're sitting here, I think it's different for you guys than it is for me, because I'm constantly animated and you guys are just typing, so I can see why that would be a little different. But I'm just like, I'm all, plus I've had this much tea. Yeah. Even though it's green tea, yeah. Green tea is not decaf. I love baked veggies. Roasted broccoli and cauliflower are so good. Oh, and I was on a kick of doing green bean fries. I would just roast skinny green beans in the oven. They get all like funky, and they were just good. It's different. Different. That's the thing, is you just throw things something different. We can do this. We can get back on track. It's within our grasp. We just have to take it. Hey, Judy Logue! Welcome to the party! Brenda doesn't like roasted broccoli. It's like one of my favorites. I love roasted Brussels sprouts. Zucchini, too. Carrots. Carrots are good, too. And oh, onions get that little black edge. No, I haven't got it yet. I pre-ordered it and I haven't gotten it yet. I'm hoping to get lost in the mail, because I'll be a little bit ticked about that. Has not arrived yet. Sheet pea meals are fantastic. I know, just we were talking about. We've been partying too hardy this last few days. We're all back. We're all recommitting. We're all recommitting. We're done with the partying, or at least we're lowering the partying level a little bit. I'm giving up that crunch cake that's in my dining room. Oh yeah, definitely those weird vegetables will taste a little bit different. Let's see. A sauce for chicken. You know what's not too bad, and I've done it many times, is like jarred Alfredo sauce. A quarter cup is like 2 points. And sometimes you don't need the whole quarter cup. If you're cooking it in the chicken, you're not going to use a quarter cup when you put it on your plate. I always say go in the where they have the bottled sauce, like the Lowry's and the marinades, and start scanning. And remember, you're not eating all of that. Yes, Holly, we do have a great group tonight. Judy is signed up. Asparagus. I love asparagus. Asparagus and eggs is my favorite. Let me see. You could put let me think. Chicken, pineapple. You can cook it in juice. Problem with that is juice is points. So as long as you don't eat it. If it absorbs a little bit, I wouldn't count it. But if you're not gonna I always like to cook things in juice. Joan, taco crock pot chicken. We were just talking about the crock pot taco chicken that I do. I don't know if Joan does a taco crock pot chicken. Doesn't sound familiar to me, but if you go on jonespointandplate.com, there's some great recipes on there. I will type that in here. Wait a minute, I think I put the comma instead of the dot. There you go. I think I spelled it right. Chicken broth's a good one. Yeah, I think the low-fat soups would work as well. There's a if you go like the Campbell's, they have those healthy ones. That sounds great, Carol. Pineapple, sugar-free apricot preserves, and bake your chicken. Yes, my mother, Kathy, did the same thing with some vegetables. Like we never liked Brussels sprouts because she always would boil them to death, and the asparagus she always bought canned. I know how good things were. Ooh, Lou G, that sounds fantastic. She said, Weight Watchers had a recipe that you put a container of sour cream mixed with a packet of onion soup mix and serve it over fettuccine. Tastes like stroganoff. I, of course, would try the non-fat Greek yogurt because you have to pay for the sour cream. And I think, to me, I don't taste the difference between sour cream and yogurt. I'm one of them weirdos, but I like it. Count my rice. Yes, I count my rice. That sounds really, really good, Carol. Pineapple, sugar-free apricot preserves, and baked chicken. Sounds fantastic. I love rice. And if you're on the purple plan, brown rice is 0. Suzanne, you can stuff it with those little wedges, those 1-point wedges, which I can't remember the name of them right now. It escapes me. But you can stuff it with that. Laughing Cow. That's it. Laughing Cow. Yeah, something with a Laughing Cow wedge for 1 point. Or even a mozzarella stick for 1 point. Yes, Brenda, I don't either. To me, yogurt and sour cream are interchangeable. And even my kids don't mind it. When we have tacos or anything that requires sour cream, we use yogurt and nobody complains. And I think to myself, if the kids will eat it, I know it's good. It sounds really good, Carol. That really does. I like the GQs. Did everybody try the G Hughes sugar-free barbecue sauce? He has a honey mustard. There's 3 different kinds of barbecue sauce. It's really good. And I am also addicted to like making chili. I love making chili with no, that's the only way I can get down the ground turkey or ground chicken. I'm not a big. It's okay. I don't dislike it, but when I make it into chili, everybody eats it and nobody complains. So much. We haven't had chili for a while. Now I think about it, we haven't had chili for a while. Might be a chili weekend at the Dish with D house. And what you can do is some people make nachos with it. I'll just make a bowl of chili or make some cauliflower rice. I'm one of those people that like cauliflower rice. Now, mind you, I don't overcook it, so it's still a little bit firm. So I think it tastes like rice. I do. I like it. I will say it out loud. I like cauliflower rice. But I don't overcook it, so it's still much firmer than cauliflower. Because if you overcook cauliflower rice, yeah, it turns into mush. It does. But yeah, or you could mix it with regular rice. So there's been a lot of good things shared here tonight. So I need to put that in the description. You must watch the whole video and read the contents because there's a lot of good recipes shared, a lot of good tips. She gives up. She gives up. I have a new laptop. This is Lou and I have been discussing this. How are you doing with yours, Lou? I am getting videos uploaded, so I am making progress. Slow, but progress. I adore Brenda. I love mixing it. I think it's fantastic. I think the cauliflower rice and regular rice mixed together, it's the bomb diggity. She's doing okay. Yeah, and my son comes home from school and he's like, he laughs at me. I'm like, this is difficult. No, it's not. You're just old. You know, that's not what you say to your mom. You're saying, Mom, you just have to give it a little bit of time. But, like I should have got a Chromebook. I should have got a Chromebook. But what I love about it is having the phone, it's just so, goes hand in hand. That's the stuff I love, though. I know, isn't that fun? I like the when you're able to share like the pictures, it just comes right over like plunk. I love that. I love that I can answer my phone on my computer, and I could like it's just that part I love it. And I could text when if I'm on the computer and somebody texts me, I can just go and answer. Like that stuff I like. That stuff I like. Oh, my son made that, Judy. I said, Peter, that's his thing. That's what he wants to do. He wants to do like graphic design and online stuff. And I said, you need to make me an intro. He goes, really? I'm like, yeah. So he goes, oh, but he's into sports. That's his thing, sports marketing and sports stuff. So when I looked, I'm like, that's a little bit too. Like I don't cook on this channel that much, but I said, you have to put my picture in the end of the car. He's like, no. I'm like, please, that's what people recognize. So thank you, Judy, for noticing. Oh, Lou just switched. I'm telling you, Lou, I love having everything they like talk to each other. That's what's fantastic. I thought you went to see your boyfriend. You're still here, Jersey girl? Yes, I do that all the time, Suzanne. I love mixing Greek yogurt and salsa. And yes, lavash chips are the bomb. That is like my favorite thing. I make salad dressing like that. That is my salad dressing. Greek yogurt and salsa, and I put it on my salad. Yes, it's delicious. Tamsin likes making cauliflower rice with frozen oriental vegetable blends. Oh yes, you have to put an egg in there. Tamsin is right. You put an egg in that bad boy. It's the bomb. Carol's grandkids help with technology, yes. I get the eye rolls too, Carol. Like, oh, Mom, really? That's what I say. I said, I potty trained you. You could at least show me how to work this. Yes, the kids, to them, it's like second nature. To us, it's a little bit of a work in progress. Well, I'm so glad that you're here and that we have this platform. That's it, Chris Cuomo. I couldn't think of, you got me, Tamsin. No. You know what? We always say at our meeting is you're back on track with your next meal. That's how you have to think of it, because longer you wait, the more you'll put on. Or the more your body will get out of that, out of that zone. When you have that zone, you're focused, anything is possible. You can do it. And I said, this journey is all up here. This is where it's at. The mindset is everything. And you got to keep the focus going. That is definitely, one of the things I always say. It's up here. It's not in your belly. It's in your head. We play mind games with ourselves all the time. And many times I'm thinking to myself, why did I eat that? And then I go back and I look at really what I ate. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was. But yeah, it's all up here. You're going to be ahead of them, Jersey girl. You're going to be ahead of the curve. Yes, Suzanne, I put it on salad. You know what else I put on salad? My cranberry sauce. I made a cranberry sauce dressing. It was delicious. Yep, make it your next meal. Exactly. Lou, we said it. It's your next meal. You're only a meal away from being back on track. Yes, you do. We are your friends, Judy Logue, and everybody on here is your friend. And Judy Logue is the bomb. You're all the bomb. Yes, salsa and Greek yogurt on salad. I'm weird. You have to understand, Suzanne. I like weird food. So yeah, I like that in there. The yogurt gives it the creaminess. The salsa kind of mellows it out a little bit. So yeah, I told you I made salad dressing out of my cranberry sauce. Added a little vinegar, thinned it out. And my dressings are very vinegar forward. I use very little oil and mostly vinegar, because vinegar is 0 points. Yep. Samson is right. And tell you, you never know, you might like it. Like I said, yeah, sometimes I thin things out with vinegar. Now that one, what would I thin that one out with? Probably red wine. A little bit, not a lot, just a little bit. I'm into apple cider vinegars. I use more vinegar and then a little bit of oil. And a little bit of salt, because the vinegar and the oil is very flat. So you got salt on there, a little pepper. Oh yeah, salsa and yogurt. It's all that. Now, if you want your yogurt even thicker, you can drain it a little bit. Like when I make the homemade yogurt in the Instant Pot, I drain mine forever. So my yogurt's like cream cheese. It's spreadable. Yeah, because I like it thick. I do. I think it, and if you've never made homemade yogurt in your Instant Pot, girls, you must. It's a must. Apple cider vinegar is great for the stomach. Tamsin is correct. Refried beans in a salad. See, I've never done that, but I think I'd like to. I think I would. Heck, I'd put that in my dip with the salsa and the Greek yogurt. I love refried beans. The fat-free refried beans. Judy, 2 new cookbooks. Right, you were telling me about Daniel Halleck. It is a savings. You have to buy the Fairlife milk, which normally I get for $3.50 for I think it's like a half gallon. So it makes the Chinese, I call it the Chinese container of soup, the large soup container that you get at the Chinese restaurants. I fill that to the top, and there's always a little bit extra. So I definitely think it's definitely a savings. You are, Suzanne. You are ready for that horse, girl. You are going to rock this week. You are. We're going to come back next week, and we're going to hear how everybody's progress is. And it might not show on the scale. It might show in your mental status. At least with mine, it does. Remember, don't let the scale define how well your week went. We always say that at Weight Watchers, because a lot of times we had great weeks, but the scale doesn't always show it. Doesn't mean our week wasn't good. All right, it's a quart size. There you go. Because it's a pint. It's a pint and a quart, I think. I haven't ordered for a while, so yeah. It just tastes better, Judy. I can't explain to you how good this yogurt is. And I don't put any vanilla in mine. I make it plain. And plus you have to have yogurt to make yogurt. So I always have, every Weight Watcher has a container of non-fat Greek yogurt in their fridge. So you need like 2 tablespoons into your milk. Like you put the Fairlife into the Instant Pot. Yeah, and your Instant Pot has to have a yogurt button, because if it doesn't, I don't know how to make it. And you put the milk in, and you put your 2 tablespoons of yogurt, and you give it, whisk it in there, and you hit the yogurt button, and it has to incubate for 8 hours. And then it's just magic happens. It doesn't get real hot. It just, I guess as it's sealed, and the yogurt, that little bit you put in there grows with the milk. So it's just fantastic. Her genes are defying her right now. My genes defined me this week. I will tell you that one. So that's what I'm saying. I'm going to go in this week. I don't give a crap what the scale's going to say, because girlfriend got in her size 10 jeans, so I can go in there 5 pounds heavier and not even care this week. But yeah, I do care. So yeah, I don't know if you could. I'd have to Google that. If you could do it without the yogurt button, there probably has to be a way. I just don't know it. But because people have said they've done it. I hear you there, Judy. Just getting them bad boys. And that's a defining thing, because somebody said, I think Joan always says, when she goes out, she wears her zipper jeans because she doesn't want to have that extra room to eat. So she wears her tight jeans, so she knows she can't eat that much, because then her jeans will hurt. Yes, Tamsin is correct. Yep. From hour to hour, before after meals, you can definitely fluctuate in weight. Oh, Brenda, that's fantastic. Hey, tight is on, girlfriend. Yeah, it doesn't have the tangy taste. It really doesn't. And I don't even need vanilla in mine. That's how much I enjoy it. I eat it plain. Even the little one says, Mom, this yogurt is really good. I don't know what it is. Is it the brand of milk? I don't know, but it's fantastic. Truly, truly fantastic. So, well, it is after 9. It's 9:25. I think we've been on here for what? Let me see what the time says over here. I think it's timed over here. 114 minutes. So that is almost 2 hours. Seems like we went 2 hours, but you girls made this 2 hours fly by. So I think we had a really, really good, productive night. I'm glad I came on. I'm glad we all chatted. Okay, Judy says, what kind of green tea are you drinking the day before you weigh in? I bought Stash and I feel nothing. I usually get, somebody else just asked me this. Lately I've been drinking the Davidson. See, they sent me a crap ton of green tea. That really makes me pee. I also drink I can't remember the name of it. And I get it at Christmas tree shop. Bigelow. Maybe it's Bigelow. Might be the Bigelow. I want to say I think it's Bigelow. I think it's Bigelow. But what I'll do is I will put on here when I go upstairs, and I will look at the right brand that I think. Pretty sure it's Bigelow though, because Bigelow had a green tea variety pack I bought, and their lemon is divine. It really is good. And good night, Suzanne. Yes, you can get that there. You can get it there, Judy. When I go upstairs, I'm going to go up, and I'm going to. I wish I could send you. I could send you a picture, Judy. Like, we're Facebook friends, aren't we? I will send you a picture, and I will also type it here for everybody else. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the Bigelow. I got some for Joan. Shh, don't tell her. But I don't think I missed anything. Oh, Brenda, it's only 7:25 here. Well, Brenda, girlfriend, it is 9:27 here. And I've had a lot of green tea. So I have to go visit the little girl's room. Just saying. But I thank you all for joining me. And as always, like I said, we'll definitely be meeting again on Sunday, this coming Sunday at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. We will have Sunday night's regular tea with Dee. And I am thinking of adding, I think, a Wednesday night, because a lot of people can't make on Sunday. So I think we're going to do, I want to say Sunday and probably Wednesday, maybe at 8. So thank you all for joining. We're all back on track. We've all enjoyed the holidays. The holidays are now done. Well, at least most of them are. We still have New Year's to get through. But yes, some of them are done, some of them aren't. So we're getting our way through. I don't know if Hanukkah. Is Hanukkah done yet? I don't know what day it is for them. But thank you for hanging out with me. And we've talked a lot of things through. We have a lot of big ideas. So let's love you all too. Thank you for following. Thank you for being part of this community. Thank you for sharing your ideas. Thank you for joining me as always. I will see you Sunday night. I will be around. If anybody needs me, my email is always listed below. If you ever need, hey, Melissa, ever have a question that you can't wait till Sunday or Dish with Dee, always email me. I'll be glad to answer anything you need. Have a fantastic night. We will dish another day. See you Sunday.